Hey, awakened souls, welcome back to Becoming Aligned, my transformational journey. So, today I want to talk about something that's been showing up for me a lot this week, and that's been resistance. I've been finding that my motivation has kind of been dipping. I'm starting to have some of the limits and beliefs that I was having in regards to weight loss, and even questioning if it was even worth documenting this journey. And just do that, focusing on just why am I having so much resistance? I was actually led to a book by Napoleon Hill called Speak It Into Reality. And in my reading, I came across a question that he asked that really gave me the aha moment on why I was feeling so much resistance. And I'm going to read the question to you. It's: because no one is ready to receive until they believe they can have it, do I believe that the desire I want is mine already? And that was my aha moment, because I realized the resistance that I've been feeling this week is because of feeling remembering all the times that I failed on this doing a weight loss journey. I'm having resistance with that, because it was just this is something that I have failed in multiple times in the past. And then to top it off, I couldn't understand why God is he's pretty much telling me to document this journey and post it, because it just don't make sense to me. Posting something that, that I have not overcome, which I just could not understand that. And I believe that's where the resistance is coming from. And me focusing on awareness and trying to understand the thoughts that are coming in my mind, and trying to understand the emotions that's coming up, and reading the book, I'm realizing the resistance is coming up as a safety mechanism, because the mind doesn't like change. The mind's focus is to keep you safe. And when anything is getting you out of your comfort zone, or getting you out of that safety net, your nervous system starts to shift, and it's okay, this is not what you normally do. We need to get you back on track, as far as in the nervous system mind, I could say, as far as keeping you stuck. And because of the awareness, and I'm realizing, okay, this resistance is showing up because I'm doing something different. The resistance is showing up because I'm stepping out of my comfort zone. If I want change to happen, I got to step out of the comfort zone. And I had to start looking at resistance in a different way, and whenever it showed up, I kind of was asking myself, okay, what is this protecting me from? What is this resistance trying to protect me from? And this week, so far, what I've realized is trying to protect me from the limiting belief in my mind of, you failed in the past, what makes you think this is different? That worst case scenario kind of situation. And I had to realize that it's I understand the resistance is there. I understand that limiting beliefs is there. And I acknowledge that it's there, but I don't have to make it true. I don't have to make it my true story, so I have to remember that transformation requires awareness, requires compassion, and requires obedience. And true transformation requires renewal of the mind, and just renewal. And renewal is hard because it requires surrendering to the process. Surrendering to a process that you don't understand. But I have to remember that God's plans is better than my plans. He has a reason for this. So for this week, becoming aligned for me has looked like just not quitting in the process, staying consistent, even when it don't make sense, because I can't go back, and if you're in a season of feeling resistance, whether that's in your mind, your body, or in your life, I want you to hear this word, and I want you to speak this to yourself, and just say that you are not going back. You are continuing to move forward, and you are trusting in the process. Transformation does not require perfection. It just requires awareness. It requires presence of mind, compassion, and obedience. So I will continue to document this journey to honor the process. And if that resonates with you, I invite you to walk this journey with me of becoming aligned and hit that subscribe button. And I want you to remember, resistance is not the enemy. Misalignment is. And know that you are not behind, you are becoming. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.